Hey everyone, this is the first time I'm checking in at the airport, obviously. We've just checked our baggage and I didn't speak to you this morning since it was a little bit busy at home. Not in a rush, but there was just lots to do setting up the house and dropping off the dogs at Brent's parents' house. And that's where they'll be staying for a month. Anyway, what I might do now is go and try and find a bookshop and get something to read on the plane. And I think we need to go and get water since I didn't bring a bottle. So we're just going to do that now and kill a bit of time before the flight. On the way. We just hopped on the plane and we're waiting to fly. We were one of the last people aboard because I got Brent to give me a coffee. But it was worth it because this is probably the last coffee I'm going to have for a while, with almond milk at least. So now we're just waiting to fly. We're in Narita now, dropped off our bags at the airport and are now heading to dinner. It's 8 o'clock at night and I'm very surprised by how hot it is. I say that as an Australian, someone who deals with pretty hot weather. We were in autumn, so I guess I was acclimatized to slightly cooler weather. But we're just looking at dinner options now. Where I was looking at the sign before was sold out, so now we've ended up here. So kind of Italian inspired. I don't even care, I'm that hungry. So I'm just gonna have a salad. This one, nothing exciting, but it's quick. Alright, so dinner's done and after dinner we just went to the convenience store and picked up some things for breakfast tomorrow. Now I'm just charging everything up. I did have a little drama where I thought I wasn't able to charge my laptop. I'll just show you. So I have this cord, right? I think that when I bought it I got one that did only have 2 prongs, but for some reason I've just attached it with this one and always used it and never checked it when I left. And the thing with any of these international adapters, they only have 2 prongs just because that's what they use in Japan. Luckily though, I was able to find a piece that I could fit and just make something up to charge my laptop with because I had my camera charger. So I'm really relieved about that I can still charge everything. So that's going, and I think I'm just gonna get ready for bed. It's not even that late yet, maybe 9:30, so 10:30 back home. But I'm just so tired. I feel like the flight was surprisingly tiring even though I was just sitting down, and then a little bit of getting to the hotel, getting set up. Speaking of which, no room tour or anything. A lot of these hotel rooms tend to look the same and are kind of boring. Plus with this one, I've kind of made a mess of it very quickly and we're only here for one night. So not really much to see. I know that this day was maybe a little bit boring, but I think moving forward as of tomorrow, we're onto somewhere new and exciting because we only flew into Tokyo for one night because we're setting off to another Japanese destination tomorrow. But I'll share more of that then. I'm just going to be signing out for tonight and I'll see you in the morning. Morning everyone, I've just woken up in Narita. So this is the second day of the trip, or I suppose first proper day in Japan, even though it is still a bit of a travel day. I've just pretty much gotten up, gotten ready really quickly. So all I've done is put on a bit of concealer and of course I had my eyelashes done already and my eyebrows as well. I have packed up my stuff into my suitcase since we're going to fly out again, and now I'm just about to have breakfast. So I think I might show you that. So first thing I have is just maple bread. I thought that this would be pretty filling since it's a big slice and it sounded nice. I also tend to always get a juice just because this is the same sort of format that we go for when we travel for breakfast. So I just got one of these since I remember liking them last time. And normally I'd try and have some fruit as well, but there weren't any apples or anything that I like, just bananas, which I hate. So instead I grabbed some beans. So I'm going to enjoy these, and at least it's something a little bit healthy and filling. I've also grabbed myself a coffee, which I might save for later, just because today was somewhat of an early start. I don't think every day will be like this, and I thought I might be a little bit sleepy. And then last of all, we've just been refilling our water bottles. So I guess there's a fair bit here. I'm just going to start, and then I think we're heading out to a shuttle over to the airport again, because we're flying out again soon. And I don't think I've said where I'm going, but I might just wait to show you when I get there. I thought I'd really quickly share my outfit of the day as well. Nothing too exciting for just another day of travel, but still. I'm wearing a Wheels and Doll baby top just for something a little bit more casual. And then I've got some shorts, and yes, they look really awkward because they are a little bit loose and wide, but you know, I've taken them down a bit so they're not too short, and they have a nice design on the back. And then just some sneakers to be able to walk around. So that's all, and I'm probably going to bring a jacket because I'm guessing I'll get cold on the plane, but it's really hot outside, so I think this will do the trick just fine. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is grab our stuff and head out now because we've got to get to the airport. Alright, I'm now waiting in the airport, and I think we have a bit of time to kill before our next flight. We've just dropped off our luggage and we're in Terminal 3 of Narita, which I remember a lot from last trip. We spent a lot of time here travelling to different cities. But today we're on the way to somewhere we've never been before. I know, I'm making it super suspenseful. I don't think I've said yet where I'm going, but I'm super excited. I just hope the weather's okay. Anyway, we have a short flight and we should be landing around lunchtime, I want to say. Anyway, we are just going to look around for a little bit and kill a bit of time and then get on our way. We're just going back to where we dropped off the bags since Brendan got paged. We just had to go back to the suitcase because Numbnuts over here left his portable charger inside his suitcase. So word to the wise, always just keep it in your check-on. I know that, evidently he didn't, or he just had a bit of a mental blank. But now we're back on the way, going to be heading onto the plane and go through our carry-on baggage sort of check-in. We did hit up the Lawson and get a few snacks, so that should be fine to eat on the plane, and I'm just about to head through. Flight has just left out. Luckily this is just a short one, only 3 hours, and I'm stuck in the middle seat. So right now I'm just watching some YouTube videos that I saved on my phone, and I might also edit a video as well. So hopefully this flight will go quickly and then we'll touch down in our destination. We just landed in half an hour. It is so hot, but it's nice to feel the air in my eyelashes at the moment. It's a little bit breezy, and we're just about to hop on a monorail and head to our hotel. So we just got to our hotel in Naha, and I'm just going to show you around a little bit. So for once, this is actually quite a different bathroom for a Japanese hotel. Just a standard sort of toilet area, and then a shower room. So no bath, which is a little disappointing for me. I could have done with a bath, but can't complain too much. It still looks really nice, and maybe I'll just sit in the steam, although my lash tech will probably kill me if I do that. Anyway, onto the rest of the room. A nice mirror, and we've already got our suitcases down, but we've got a TV, not that we're going to use it. Little tea area, and the bed, and just a table area. I do have some groceries as well, which we picked up as we were waiting to check in, and I'll go through those with you now. Alright, I've just packed everything away. Some things are in the fridge, but I'll just start going through. So what we grabbed were 2 of these half loaves, since there weren't any full loaves of bread, just some sort of wholemeal multi-grain type thing, because we thought we'd make some sandwiches and just have that for breakfast or lunch. And just some cling wrap to wrap those up. We've also got this little bag of mixed nuts that we picked up at the convenience store earlier and held on to. And this one is from the supermarket. It looks like it's just got peanuts, some sort of soy crisps, and dried peas or something like that. So something savory to snack on, or 2 things. And I also grabbed one of these earlier and haven't had it yet, just a little bar thing. And I've had those before as well. I do think they're pretty nice. And what else have we got here? I've got a big bottle of sparkling water just because I was craving some. I haven't drunk it yet, but I also thought that when this is empty, we'll be able to use this to refill and bring out for the day. Honey, which Brendan really wanted. I think he's going to have that on the bread or maybe with some fruit or something. And then of course peanut butter as well, which we'll be using on the bread for breakfast, I think. And then we've got a fair bit of fruit. So oranges, lemons, which I'll be having in water, and bananas for Bren, as well as apples for me. I only got 2, and I don't think I said yet, we are here for about 4 days. So this should last us lunch and breakfasts, or just snacks. And these are huge. I guess a good reference as well compared to the banana. So I'll probably just have half of one of these each morning, and I'll try and put a bit of lemon juice on it to stop it going brown on the other half. So we've got that fruit, we've got some carrots for snacking and maybe putting them in the sandwiches as well. And this as well, this is the most random thing, not for our groceries, but just a souvenir for someone. It's Minions on the packaging and it's corn mayonnaise. Very random, but this is going to make someone very happy when we bring it home. Down here in the fridge, we've got a fair bit. I picked up some soy milk because I thought I could make coffees with it. And I would have preferred almond milk, but this is all I could find at the supermarket. We've also got some orange juice, which we'll have each morning. And then the rest is for sandwiches. So we've got some lettuce and tomatoes, as well as some cheese and ham. So we're just going to make some salad sandwiches and bring those out with us during the day. Really just an effort to save a bit of money and stay healthy as well. I'm feeling so much more human and awake right now. I've had a little bit of a rest after I spoke to you last, and as I did a bit of computer work, I also enjoyed one of these, just from the vending machine, a little whiskey, but I've since gotten ready and freshened up. I'll just show you my outfit. I've got this dress from Rosewear, which is just a really lightweight fabric, so I think that's perfect while the weather's really warm. I've just got this little ASOS pearl clip, and then some sandals, whoop, just some brown sandals from Kmart. So I think this will be really comfortable. We're just about to go out and explore a little bit before dinner. I thought I'd show as well because it's out. I did have a little explosion in my bag. It's not the first one. This Moroccan oil definitely exploded, I think on the first flight. So I popped some tissues in there because it looked a little bit wet. And then after the second flight, the purple shampoo has gone all over, but it seems to only have gone a little bit out of the pot from what I can tell, so I'm just going to leave this here. Ziploc bags are definitely a godsend, so that's why I wrap up everything kind of securely, and yeah, it hasn't gotten on anything else, but I'm just going to leave this here and worry about it later and set up to do something a little bit more exciting. We're on the way out to a castle now. I'm not sure if it's all through Okinawa or just where we're staying at the moment, but instead of trains or subways, they just have this monorail over the city. It's very cool. Worked up a bit of a sweat. We just did about a 10 or 15 minute walk and it's really, really hot. I know I keep saying that, but I've got to check the temperature to see exactly how hot it is. Anyway, now we're at the Shurijo Castle. Here's the entrance. It looks very cool. We saw a bit of it on the monorail ride over, so I can't wait to get in there and have a proper look. Alright. I thought I noticed this on the monorail. The cool thing about this place is the fact that it's red. Not a lot of castles I've seen in Japan are like that. Normally they seem to be like grey, but I bet there's some interesting history behind this, and I definitely want to see why they've done it as red. Here's an example of the temple outside. Very impressive. Now we're about to walk around inside. The weather cleared up and the rest of the castle was really nice. I know I didn't share much footage there and I couldn't share anything inside since they don't want you filming or taking pictures in there. So I respected that and didn't do that. One thing to update on, the Kmart shoes, as cute as they are and as light and sort of easy to wear in the hot weather, they're not that comfortable. And I'm currently feeling a little bit sore. However, luckily, just as they were starting to rub my feet, I was able to take them off since we're walking around the... Sorry, I'm going to share that. Little go-karts on the road. Anyway, you have to take your shoes off when you go into a castle, and my feet felt a lot better after that. And yes, it was rainy, but that fined up too. So now we're just trying to find dinner near the hotel. We've just come to Captain's group, but they cook the food up in front of you, so that should be really nice. We're both very hungry and tired, and I think we just want to sit and eat a lot of food. I'm also excited because I'm trying my first Orion, which is the Okinawa popular beer. Alright, back from dinner. That was honestly such a good meal. I'm really glad that we ended up going there. The chef that we had was really good and very charismatic. Anyway, now I'm back in the hotel room and I'm just so tired. I think I need to have a shower and start to unwind. Really wish I could hop into a bath, but we don't have that option here. We're only in this hotel for 4 days though, I think, so I guess when I get to the next hotel I'll be able to fix that. I'm just going to pop my hair up out of my face and take my makeup and have a shower and then start to get ready for bed.